Jeffrey and I are big fans of wrestling, and I'm very excited for my next guest. Now, they put the power in women empowerment. From the women of wrestling, please welcome Foxxy Fierce and Kandi Krush. Boy, if this is not feminine energy and power, right?
Yeah, let's go!
I am loving it. I am such a big wrestling fan, and I'm so happy that the women of wrestling exist. Can you tell me more about it?
Yeah, so WOW Women of Wrestling is the only all-female wrestling promotion with a global TV footprint. So that's something that's very unique. And there are a couple things coming up in the pipeline with this new season that I think the fans are gonna be super excited about.
Yes.
First, we have an amazingly diverse roster of women from every background, race, ethnicity, shape, size you can imagine. There is someone to identify with. We have amazing displays of athleticism and high-flying action.
Yes.
As you can see.
Ooh.
And then lastly, and what I really think is the cornerstone of WOW, is the storytelling. We will really focus on these women's narratives, on letting their voices be heard, and I think that's something that the fans will be invested in.
Yes.
Keep them coming back.
I really, truly love this because I think that women just don't get their due because, you know, wrestling is such a male-dominated sport. So I think sometimes that women get to, you know, they get cast off to the side. So what does it feel like to be, you know, in an arena where it's just like, you're women wrestlers. These are little girls looking up to you.
Yeah, I mean, it means everything to us. One of my biggest goals and WOW's goal in general is to empower and inspire young girls and women to go, and do whatever sets their souls on fire. You know, do it to the fullest, you know, go against the grain, and no matter how many people tell you you can't, we're here to show you that you can.
Yes. You know, Krush, coming out, because I saw you when we were saying that you were coming up, you started out as a pro boxer.
Yeah.
So where did you make that turn, the shift to go into wrestling?
Yeah, so I've always just loved a good challenge. The harder the challenge, the better. I'm like a salmon that wants to swim upstream.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to combine my artistry and athleticism together. I transitioned to pro boxing because I love the bright lights, the big show, putting on a show for the audience. So wrestling was the natural transition, you know, the biggest challenge there is. And to this day, wrestling's the hardest thing that I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah, 1000%.
I can second that.
Yeah.
And Foxxy, I saw you do some moves. Like, what's your background? How did you get into wrestling?
Yeah, so I come from an athletic background. I did commercial roller skating. I'm a yogi, certified yoga and acro yoga instructor.
Wait, you teach yoga and meditation?
I do.
Flexible.
Yes.
But I grew up watching wrestling with my older brother as a kid, and my dad and brother did martial arts. So when I saw information for the tryout, I said, okay, well, I'm athletic. I know what wrestling is.
Yes.
Let me try it out, and here I am.
And you love it, huh?
I really do.
Now, I know in the whole wrestling game, like, personas they're everything. They're really, really important. How did you guys come up with your personas?
Well, naturally, I am Kandi Krush. The Kandi is the sweet science of boxing, and the Krush is the crushing power that I deliver to my opponents, my knockout power. It only takes one. Let's go.
And Foxxy, what about you?
So, of course, because of my dance roller skating background, the Foxxy, the 70s aesthetic really came easily to me. But on a deeper level, I think growing up, something that I struggled with was accepting all aspects of myself and, you know, not fitting into a little box people put you in.
Yeah.
But with the name Foxxy Fierce, I see that as a combination of the beauty, the grace, the poise, which is that Foxxy, and the fierce, which is that strength, that power, that tenacity.
Yes.
Okay.
Total package.
Y'all are spitting out everything today. So I heard that you have a surprise for me.
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
So, of course, we could not show up empty-handed. So we are going to make you a wrestler today.
Oh, shit, what?
Sherri, we have a name for you, your own wrestling name, and your very own wrestling cape.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and we would love if you could do a real wrestling entrance. It's all about confidence and strength and swag. So put on it what you want to put on it.
Right.
Get back there and show us what you got.
Okay. All right,
Y'all ready? Come on.
Hailing from the windy city of Chicago, and now bringing you a good time in the great city of New York, standing flat-footed at 5 feet 1 inch. Give it up for the newest wrestler to hit the ring, Sherri, the Showstopper.
Thank you for being here, Foxxy and Krush. The Women of Wrestling airs weekends in syndication. Check your local listings.